Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So New York wins the tip. To the paint. Here's Gasol. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? O'Neal outside. O'Neal drives in. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
And that one's good. Tatum.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Stolen by Wilkins. To the middle. Here's Shaq. Edey with the steal. Gasol on the wing. Money from the wing.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Now here is Hill. And finished off by Gasol.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Gasol. 4-point game. Here's Lindenborg. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cuts off the pass. Outside, Gasol. A three-pointer is right on target. Gasol's got 5 points so far.
There's so much versatility to Gasol's game, including the soft touch from distance.
Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Yaxel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tool.
Shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He has 7.
And what about the graceful release of Gasol? No one can touch him on instant rhythm.
And the dunk by Edey.
Well, he saw a lane, and you saw the explosive.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here. Here's Hill to end the run. And Hill throws it down.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Lindenborg, good.
A skilled big. Lindenborg has the ability to step out and stretch the floor. What a valuable skill.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Up top, Shaq. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
New York trails by 5. Pass to Chambers. Back to Booker. No good with the triple. Here's Edey. Gasol on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Gasol's got 10 points in the game. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They're up by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment.
22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And so it's New York with it, trailing by 10. Back to Tatum. Down low. There's Embiid.
There's no argument that Tatum's at his best when he's distributing.
And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Mitchell. O'Neal outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Shaq's got 5 now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, and you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Pass to Banchero. And here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
In quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Mitchell. George with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
Here's Embiid. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid. Mitchell on Mitchell. Explosive finish.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
Embiid from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Banchero. Mitchell outside. From outside the arc. The triple from Mitchell.
You gotta chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night. mixing baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Jordan. That was unbelievable! Michael Jordan!
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Gasol. And then Gasol slams it in.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Lindenborg. Lets it go from the wing. Shaq can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Gasol. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Back to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Excellent D there from Hill.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The 3 from Tatum. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Hakeem Olajuwon, Pau Gasol, Paul George, Jalen Brunson.
Outside Gasol. Pass to Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Here's Shaq.
2 minutes.
Gasol on the wing. He's got 9. And finished off by Gasol.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall, Duncan probably comes easily. He's going to have to do a better job of getting him off the spot.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make...
Oh, Tatum, that was something else.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Here's Brunson, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Wallace. It's rebounded by New York.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, that kick out shows a great feel for the game, understanding the situation.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. 36 seconds left in the third. Pass to Wallace. Back to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here is Hill. Here's Chambers. Still yet to score. Three-pointer by Embiid. And again, New York with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. New York ahead as they end the third quarter on a 15-4 run. And we'll be back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. By 7 to the wing right side, and again New York with the triple.
Really good possession there. They never lost their focus even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Edey a screen. Here's Shaq. Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. New York leading by 3. Here's Hill. Now here's Tatum. From anywhere, anytime, Tatum.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
Jacks up a 3. And it doesn't go. And And stolen by Chamberlain. Got a piece of it. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Chamberlain. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. O'Neal. Rebounding and scoring, Shaquille O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Tatum outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Outside, Gasol. Now O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls the trigger. Nails the jumper.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for New York. They've led by as much as 10. And he jams it in.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations. Need a big basket, he's ready to go.
Shaquille O'Neal. The 3 is off.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Here's Jordan. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks. Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that 3-point.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick...
George! A 3-pointer. Good.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Tatum. It's good!
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Raises up. That's off. So a close game.
Get the fuck out of my car.
Take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those
Stop us
games
balling.
that
Good
feel
game, but
so
stop us
great
balling.
to
That's
win,
lame.
and
Good
really,
game.
It's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your
Stop
seat
fucking
and just
us balling.
wondering what's gonna happen.